It was the same old story again. India came very close, just like they did in Leeds. India challenged England, just like they did in Leeds. But just like Leeds, on day 5, they fell short. Losing those wickets on day 4 wasn't ideal for this Indian cricket team. Late in the day, England had that magical touch with the ball. Jofra Archer using his pace, his raw pace to full effect. Brydon Cars bowling that spell later in the day, picking those 4 Indian wickets, yes, including a night watchman Akashdeep, but that was a job well done for England defending those 192 runs on the board. India came in today, they had KL Rahul, Rishabh Pant was the batter who joined him in the middle, and a lot of expectations were from Pant. India knew they needed a freak kind of effort to challenge England early in the day. They needed someone like a Rishabh Pant to come and fire on all cylinders. He had that intention, even with a hand which was not allowing him to grip the bat properly. Yes, the bottom hand was coming off far too often because he could still feel that pain in his index finger. He tried. He charged Jofra Archer. Next ball he defended, but the third ball crashed into the woodwork. India lost half their side. India lost the backbone of their side. India lost the player who could have taken the game away from England in the 30 minutes or so he would have been out there in the middle. It was over to the all-rounders now. It was over to the batting depth which India always wanted in their 11. The batting depth comprising the likes of Washington Sundar, Nitish Kumar Reddy, Ravindra Jadeja and the tail to follow. But in KL Rahul, the hope of stability was still out there. And that hope of stability was dented a major blow by another freak in the opposite camp, and his name is Ben Stokes, who just didn't stop. He didn't stop yesterday, he didn't stop today, and there has been no stopping him throughout the series. Results could go here and there, but one thing from Ben Stokes is certain, that he is going to put his mind, body and soul on the line to get the result for his side. And it was July 14th. You just can't expect anything but magic from England's freak, from England's captain, from England's player with the Midas touch, Ben Stokes. He bowled a spell of 9.2 overs in the morning. He added more when he came for his second shift, but he didn't stop. And for KL Rahul, he had that effort ball which came in brilliantly with the angle. Rahul got his bat down, but it stuck behind the pad flap. England went up. Umpire wasn't interested. Stokes was convinced. Root backed him. They went for the DRS and it worked in their favour. 6 down. Ravindra Jadeja still out there. In comes Washington Sundar. Cotton bowl Jofra Archer. It looked like game, set and match. But Nitish Reddy stuck in there. He hung in there with Ravindra Jadeja, was looking very good before that period before lunch. That period which has been costing India wickets far too often in the ongoing series, saw another wicket go down. It was Nitish Reddy this time around. The resistance happened after lunch. You had partnerships. Ravindra Jadeja's partnership with Mohammad Siraj and Jasprit Bumrah. Jasprit Bumrah first and then Mohammad Siraj. You could sense hope. Jadeja brought his 50, raised a thumb to the dressing room, and when the total came, the asking runs came under 30, you could sense that something special is on the cards. England were looking desperate. The ball had become soft. Who knew another miracle could happen on July 14, but this time in the opposite camp. Gautam Gambhir sat in that player's balcony, almost motionless. He wasn't moving. He stood still. He was seeing what was happening there. And there was that sense of anticipation, that sense of excitement that Jadeja is onto something very, very special. He saw Jasprit Bumrah play that needless shot and miscuing the pull of Ben Stokes to cook in the ring. But after that, Siraj again gave that hope. He was solid in defence. He was dealing with Bashir very comfortably before that one delivery trickled back onto his stumps. It was a well-played defence, but as luck would have it, it went around his legs, had enough balls on that delivery to get to the stumps and then enough weight to get the bails down. Jadeja couldn't believe it. The Indian cricket team couldn't believe it. Siraj was almost in tears. But India conceded a series lead. They are 2-1 down now. Again, a test match they should have won. Again, a test match which they dominated for large periods of the game. Again, a test match where they had those moments to close the game before taking it into day 5. A lot of lessons again for Shubman Gill and company. to take forward to Manchester, where they will play the 4th test. A lot of time before that test gets underway. You stay tuned, because we'll keep bringing you all the coverage from ground zero here in England. Lords is done and dusted, London is done and dusted. The caravan now moves to Manchester, the venue of the 4th test. A lot of stories lined up for you, a lot of side stories lined up for you, some football tours coming your way. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Click the bell icon so that you stay notified. Thank you for watching.